Okay, going on air in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the worst possible podcast of all time, Loki. Today, it's just going to be me, Gibby, and Peyton. Today, we're going to be diving deep into the topic of conditioning, psychology, and different types. We are at a loss of Deegan, though, because this was... Nah, it's too much to talk about. Let's just say the big Yahoo got him. Anyway, let's begin.
Gibson did not get off of Call of Duty.
On Call of Duty.
Share your screen right now.
Okay. Hold.
They can't get back to it.
What the heck?
So you're watching Call of Duty.
This isn't Call of Duty.
What is it?
I'm just looking at classes.
Why were you mad at Gibby for watching Call of Duty?
My bad, bro.
Pretty porn. I'm so sorry.
Guys, I was so locked in yesterday. Okay, you can stop your stream now.
Hey, you asked me to share my screen.
I did not say to say furry porn.
What?
Well, that's what my stream said. I'm sorry.
Anyways, guys, let's begin and find today's topic.
I first want everyone to just admire this beautiful picture of Butler.
All right.
Femboy outfit.
Is that what you're going to insert for my heading?
For your what now?
Instead of having the picture of my profile, just a picture of Butler.
Or I could just do everyone as femboys.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, now what do we do? Because we did everything, didn't we? Or what did we have left? We had...
Oh, no, I didn't do everything.
What else did we have?
What have we not talked about?
Okay, so we have
what did we
need
talk
case
about
studies and
yesterday?
biological.
Light work, we got that.
Oh, they're still there. Okay, we don't want observational learning anymore, though. Okay, the question is, which one's going first? Question of the century right here, guys.
Oh my goodness, here we go. I'm so sorry.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my gosh, Gibby, that was so cute. Give me that
I feel
McBoy
this-
puss right now. What? Okay, we're cutting that out.
Alrighty. So to start things off, I'm gonna go pee.
Alright, so I guess we're starting it off with a bathroom break.
Yep. Also, I won't have my headphones on. Please do not say anything too out of pocket.
Oh.
Why are you? Okay. I can make you feel alive. I know.
I want to be an anime girl.
Bang made a statement so correct, even his ops agreed with him.
Ooh. What is this? Are these actually like cool? And kills while moving with SMGs.
Oh, that was easy.
Oh, I have to get a job. Oh! Are you on COD?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was lying to him. I am definitely on Call of Duty. Bro, I'm kind of happy that some of the older stuff is still meta.
I know, but I feel like most of the meta things are new things, which kind of sucks. So if you want to be
Yeah.
like competitive, you have to like grind, and then it's not even the meta anymore.
This striker, though, I swear, this has been meta for 3 years now.
Oh, the striker's always meta.
Like, I love this thing. It shreds.
And how's that tie into psychology, guys? So, you know, maybe.
How does it tie
Hey,
to
whoa, he
psychology?
did have his headphones on. He's a liar. He's a liar. He is a liar. Kick
Hey,
him from the
my headphones are
podcast.
wired, and I just got back.
Oh.
He's a liar. I knew that door had a.
I knew that door had a lock on it. Anyways, I have to get a job.
I'm
Or
killing
I'm
you.
getting a job.
Whoa, dude, you gotta
Never
censor
say
that word.
slur in my house again. I
Dude,
know
I
it's
just,
to find.
I just opened my Steam tab on accident, and they saw the title of, Reanimal that I put. It's going great.
Holy flashbang on your face. Does that not hurt?
It does hurt really bad.
Okay, Payne, can we lock in today?
Yes, that's what I'm doing. Also, we're
that
gonna talk about
digging's
the fact that you
gone.
talked about the Jews pretty much all of last time.
That didn't happen.
No, they only got brought up like 3 times.
I think Jolly Ranchers are secretly tied to the Jews.
Am I wrong?
I'm gonna
pull Yes.
Parker real quick.
If you pull a Parker, I will show up to your house and I
All right,
will.
Pat Donovan, 2.3 inches. You see, witnesses? That's 0.2 inches more than what the skew said.
You're making a really risky move here, Gibby.
Jesse! Look at us. Nobody would ever think that two
I just love when people watch TikTok.
Powerade of the day.
I should grab a drink, bro. I ain't got nothing.
And here he goes again. Okay, Butler, I promise we're gonna lock in. Just give us like a minute.
I didn't get much prep time here, to be fair.
What? Ow.
I didn't get much prep time.
Get closer to your mic. I cannot hear you.
I didn't get that much prep time.
You had an extra 20 minutes because Braden was late.
Yeah, but I had to go do stuff.
Okay, you had 30 minutes before you had to do that.
But I was playing Call of Booby.
Yeah. I feel zero sympathy for you. Anyway, here's some things that can. My dog is barking.
You guys can't hear that, trust. Anyway,
So some things that can develop
phobia,
phobias are like traumatic events, seeing things, like yeah. So like, what's a good phobia to talk about? I think the fear of spiders is definitely one that is obtained
fear.
biologically.
What's your guys' phobias?
You.
You know, I really have a really big phobia of feet. Like, if someone wants to talk to Colby about how to scare me. Okay, enough chit chat. I feel like a really common phobia is probably like what Payne said is arachnids.
Braden, look at my stream right now.
Oh my god, I'm gonna get flashed. There's a star, man waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet. Oh, and it just be everywhere. Oh, okay. There's no more.
Bro was
That's
really
not
scared.
a sign of. That is not a sound of scaredness, bro.
No, please don't make me laugh. I'm in so much pain.
Oh, I get to watch you wrestle tomorrow. That'll be fun.
Oh, you know, I'm gonna
Wait,
kill myself before I step on
Whoa,
the
Wait,
whoa,
do
whoa,
we?
whoa. Let's not go there.
Oh, coughing hurts.
So I think the fear of death as a whole is also biological,
Oh, it's fear of death.
because like, who
No,
isn't scared of
well-
death? Or mentally.
But I don't think
I mean,
like you're born knowing what death is. Like, you know, people. You
I
kinda
think
have to
you
learn
are.
what death is.
Because can you think of when you found out what death was? Exactly.
6, 7.
What? I'm sorry, you glitched out for me.
Can you think of when you found out what death was? Like the exact moment that you knew you could die?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, feel free to share.
So just last week. No, I'm kidding. No, when I was like 6 years old and my dogs died and my parents were like, they ain't here no more. They're up in the heaven. I was like, what does that mean? They're dead. And I was like, what does that mean? And then they had to sit down and explain what death was to me.
I think you're wrong though, because
Ooh.
staying alive is an instinct. You know you have to eat, you know you have to breathe. Like, you know you have to do all this stuff in order to be alive. Maybe you don't know why, but your body naturally fears dying. Because I've been scared of heights since I was like 4 years old.
6 or 7.
And dude, every number is going to be a meme by like 2050.
One. Like, need this number.
One.
Oh.
1.
Probably.
I'm not a big fan of the government.
POV on Jay Schlatt. 21.
Those ghosts have really pointy hats.
Let's not get there.
You look like Jay Schlatt.
I am Jay Schlatt today. I'm in my Jay Schlatt move. I need the burnt. I need like the.
The mutton chops. Okay,
Yeah.
we need to lock in. So far, we have spent how long?
Bro,
We have spent
I haven't spent that long.
15 minutes doing nothing. That's a quarter of our time.
I'm sorry. I'm really tired, dude. I'll be honest with you. I'm not in podcast mode.
That's
Me neither, but I know I
unfortunate.
need
Y'all gotta give me an interesting topic that I can get into because, like, I'm just like, I don't have anything to
Substance
say.
abuse.
Does Brayden have a fear of the Jews? And is it instinctual? Is it like biological, or was it developed over time because of what he found out?
Nah, he learned from Nick Fuentes. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
You know who really heavily influenced me. If we're
Miller.
Miller.
yes,
The fact that
I
legitimately,
know Sam. Honestly, that's
I think Miller's the most
I just remember
anti-Semitic person
not that
he
in
was
long
the
entire
ago.
first
school.
person.
he
He's
just kept
onto
sending me
something.
so many videos of Jew hate.
Now that's what all we would watch in auto first semester. It would be like Nick Fuentes clips and like just like crazy ass stuff, bro. It was peak. I'll be honest with you.
Okay.
Anyways, no. Like I want to talk about phobias though. Is that related to this topic, or are we trying to stay exactly on topic for once?
I think phobia. Like I want to stay at least mostly on topics. That way, Butler's not like, you guys are stupid. I mean, we can spend like 15
No, I
minutes on, or not 15 minutes, like 30 minutes on like the topic of like case studies and yada yada, and we can also spend another 30 on biology or biological learning or whatever it's called. That was a really good talk we had.
I still need to make videos.
Me too. And I have to do a speech slideshow. That was really weird. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so observational learning. Let's hit that. So I feel like observational learning is like when you see something and you're like, oh, that's spooky. Like the time that Josh drank the disgusting slushy. That scared me. That made me fear Josh.
That was because that was more like mirrored neurons.
Yeah,
Because
that's
of the
fair.
action that Josh committed, it made our neurons fire and
N-
made them
No,
respond.
Braden's right. He's
Because-
right.
see,
But
I think
I
observational.
think if we're going
is-
for more observational learning, that's like seeing racism again. It all comes back to it, right?
fair point.
You see someone being racist, you
Braden,
see
I think
someone
you're just
being extra
conditioned
rude to
to
a specific
racism.
person. Yes, but okay, but fine. I won't use racism this time, or Jews, I guess. Supposedly, I will
don't
just say
want
like someone
supposedly.
like let's
supposedly.
take someone that nobody likes. Like think of someone that nobody likes that much.
I think we all just thought of the same person.
No.
Who?
I was thinking of a different person.
Who?
No, you got on Jack
We're not
Doherty.
gonna. We shouldn't call them out on the
Okay.
podcast, dude. I'll like.
No,
tell you
Jack
later,
Doherty
but-
is a piece of crap. I don't care. I don't care. Jack Doherty is a terrible human being.
Okay, so Payne's probably right. We should not name drop classmates that we do not like.
Oh, we're talking about classmates.
That's what I
Yeah,
was
screw
referring
Jack
to.
Doherty. He's in my grade. Who do I
But,
hate? I don't think I really hate anyone in our class. Or
Oh my gosh! Stop texting me. I don't care.
is it your girlfriend?
I mean, I do care. I'm sorry, but I don't want to respond right
Is
now.
it your girlfriend?
Yeah, and I just remember she's gonna watch this and be like, "Wow, what an absolute a-hole."
Stop talking to me. I don't care. Actually, I do care, guys.
Gibson, I swear. I'm gonna go block your number.
Okay, but let's just take for example.
Gibson, I'm gonna display this on the screen. The timestamp is 20 minutes on the dot.
Okay, but then back to observational learning. Let's take something like honestly, I could definitely use this. I don't know if. Do you guys think that the Nazis could tie into this because they were taught that it's okay to do what they do and okay to fall under pressure,
I feel like that's more conditioning.
undermine fear?
Yeah,
It is
that's-
conditioning, but I mean, like, once you see everything else around you start doing the exact same as you, you know?
What's
like,
like
they
the
saw-
basic? What's
That's
the
like what
basic
you said
definition
earlier
of
about
observational learning? Is an
Observational
observational
learning-
is you monkey see, monkey do. Video, and it
Sorry
was
about
called "How to
that.
Make Gaming Fun Again," and it was very interesting because it talked
hmm.
about how like we play games differently now, and like how games are structurally different now, just because everyone accepted it, and it's like the Fortnite style of game. Like every time a new game drops, you get on and you grind out. You know, for instance, I'll say Call of Duty, you got to almost restart completely because the metas change, and it's just locking more items or putting
you
them
hear
behind
me?
a paywall so that you're grinding more time on their game. It's very interesting. You should watch the video.
You know, that is very true. I mean, what's a real reason to actually even play Call of Duty? You know, is it really that fun to just run around and kill people and show off who has better aim? Or is it more
Exactly
fun to
right.
grind out things into complete.
Mm.
Fun part of games, not the sweaty grind.
Yeah,
You know?
because like no one wants to get on a game and like spend hours to do one thing.
Exactly.
People-
I think Call of Duty is the worst culprit.
Probably.
Oh, it's so addicting.
Oh, no, please don't kill me. And I tried to knife a dude.
Hello?
Not the best idea.
But with observational learning, so I would also is observational learning like tie into like the different learning styles. Brayden, what women do you have in your house right now?
My mom and my sister, but I was opening a voice text from Colby.
Oh,
Yeah, my sister just dropped by, I think. I don't know if she's still here. She was here, we ate, and then I told him that I had to go do a podcast for homework.
Why is it not working?
um, yeah. So like learning styles are interesting to me because like, does that have to
Hello?
do with conditioning? Hello?
Oh, can you hear me now?
What?
Hello?
You're so quiet. Oh my gosh.
Hello? That guy just got Swiss cheese.
Why am I quiet?
I spent all of
Hello?
Christmas morning.
Can you hear me? Gosh dang it. Hello?
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 There we go. Sorry, I kind of nuked my entire audio setup.
That's a W.
Yeah, it was really nice. Really happy that it happened. My headphones are corded right now because my other ones died. And I've moved a little too far and it completely took my audio mixer off of my desk. And disconnected my
Okay,
mic.
I was talking about how the different conditioning styles, like I'm going to specifically say observant conditioning, or I forgot what it's called.
Observational?
The one, yeah, observational, ties in with learning styles. You know, because you have like what are all the learning styles? It's like
There's biological
seeing,
learning,
hearing,
observational.
not that different. Like you know how in school they have to do the test and they're like, what type of learner are you? Are
Nope,
you
I
a
have no idea what you're
seer?
talking
Are you a reader? No. You've never taken one of those tests in any of your
Nope.
Taking
classes,
those tests.
Nope.
so you don't know the learning styles.
No.
Man, you should find that out because Loki is helpful once you know.
I don't care enough. Well, I do care enough, but I learn just fine. And
Because
if
yeah,
it doesn't really change anything, teachers are still going to teach the way that they do.
no, it just makes it easier to learn.
I don't see how it would help me.
By knowing your learning style, you can do that learning style and help you. Like if you struggle to read like books to learn, then don't read books to learn. Or like if you enjoy hearing someone and then like I want to look it up. There's like copy, there's seeing, there's hearing, and there's doing. I think those are the four. Copying is you see someone do it and then you repeat it. Um Observing is just watching someone do it, which is kind of the same thing, except with copying, you do it like a couple times and then you try one by yourself. Observing is you just see it and then you go right in. That's so the same. You know what? Whatever. And then listening, you obviously you hear someone do it and then you just do it. Is teaching. You just work your way through it, which is where they want everyone to get. I think that's the four styles, but don't quote me on that. It's been a sec.
I think that's somewhat similar, yeah.
I don't see how that's psychology related.
How?
I mean,
It's
I guess,
learning. Wait, it's like,
but that's not the learning that we've
and
been
I'm talking
learning
about. No, I'm saying I was talking. You know what? Whatever. We can just move on. It's fine.
Um, guys, I quit the podcast.
You're not vegan.
Yeah. See, Brett, I was trying to start a topic, man. And whatever.
I don't know what kind of topic you were trying to start. You didn't finish
Learning
what you were saying?
styles and how they. Yeah, because you seemed uninterested, and that's fine.
Well, it's not.
We
I
just don't
just
really have
don't
anything else to talk
understand
about.
what you're trying to do.
All right, I'm going to look up the different learning styles because I'm trying to say how that relates to conditioning. And specifically, I'm going to just go into observational conditioning and to see if those follow the same basics and if it's basically just a rewording of learning styles. All right, the VARC model: visual, auditory, reading, writing, and I might even try kinesthetic. So yeah, learners prefer images, graph, diagrams, and maps to grasp information. Auditory: individuals learn best through listening, such as lectures, discussions, by using recordings. Reading/writing: these learners excel with text-based information, including textbooks, notes, and written assignments. Physical: I'm just going to say physical, it's easier. Learners prefer hands-on experience, simulations, and using their body or motion to understand concepts. So
Yes. So I think we actually probably need to get back into psychology.
I was just looking up. So yeah, conditioning psychology focuses on how behaviors are shaped through associative and reinforcement, classical and operant. While learning styles lack strong evidence for okay. Conditioning prevents are fundamental constant processes that strengthen or weaken behaviors based. Okay, wait.
Oh wait, that's moving more
Okay.
into the next topic. Wait, nope, never mind. Wrong one.
So yeah, this is talking about how becomes okay. That's not really what I want. I don't know where I was going with that, bro. I just wanted to talk about something.
Okay.
I mean, it's talking about how different learning styles can change the conditioning, but
Okay. So
Learning styles can affect the way that you are conditioned. Because like if it's much easier to be conditioned,
Well,
like
I
if
mean, I
you're a
guess I can
hands-on
see how
learner,
that
if it's
works.
something that you have to do
I
physically.
think it depends on the person, though. It's like you can condition
yeah,
someone
it
better
goes
if you
person by
understand
person.
their learning style.
Yes.
Yes.
Learning style is a very important way to know how to condition someone because you can't take someone that's very strong at being an auditory listener and able to like very susceptible to noise tactics and then take more like a really suck at hands-on and then forcing them to try to be conditioned hands-on. It's not impossible. We did talk about how be able to condition to do something, but it's more likely
Is it my end where he
a lot
keeps
of it.
cutting out? And I think your camera froze, Gibby. Oh, nope, never mind.
Like
I don't even know.
not like terribly.
Hold on. Okay. Should be fixed now. But yeah, like what you guys were saying, it's like important to understand how someone learns in order to condition them. However, it doesn't always work and you can still be conditioned in other ways. Like it doesn't always have to be based off of what your learning style is.
Very true.
What are you doing? Did not hear a
Bro,
word
I
you
just
just said.
about destroyed my entire PC setup.
You look like you've taken a bullet.
Dude, I literally was like trying to adjust my camera. Oh, it's still really high now. And I like fell out of my chair and like leaned on my PC, so like the whole thing was like leaning off the edge, and I just broke my toe. This podcast sucks, dude. I'm never doing this again.
We just need to lock in, guys. It's just because we're like kind of out of topics to talk about. We've really talked about everything
My
that
whole
there
monitor moved.
is.
Oh my gosh. What? How did I manage to do this? Ah.
I think we could move into like we touched on this a little yesterday, but jingles from like food companies or any
Oh,
company always like your brain associates them. Like the Liberty Mutual.
Using classical conditioning.
jingle. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I have wrote quite a bit on this in like English, low key. I just wrote like you know, it's really smart. You know, like think about it. You hear something like the what's it called? Like a good neighbor State Farm is there. The State Farm ad. Do 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 do.
Yeah.
And the first thing you think of is State Farm.
Jake
You hear
from State
Jake.
Farm.
You think of Jake from State Farm. I mean, like they use things that are really catchy and really easy to be implemented into our brain to increase the chances that
Likelihood.
it's going to stick and then we hear something similar adjacent to it that we're going to think of them.
Yeah, and then eventually that works into them like, oh, they thought of us. Now they're gonna come to us and they're gonna like give us money.
Come.
Money is a very large contributor to conditioning, whether it's operant conditioning or classical like operant. If you receive a certain amount of money or money after a certain amount of time, you're like, ooh, money. And then you learn to expect the money and you're like, oh, since I just like did 2 weeks of my job and it sucked really bad, I'm now going to get $1,000.
And then you're conditioned to go back because the money that you get makes it worth it.
Yeah. Except for it doesn't really for me. I just feel like my job's a requirement.
So that you can buy many fancy things.
No, I feel like it's a requirement because if I don't have it, then I'm like nothing. Anyways.
A jobless bum.
Really? You want to call me a jobless bum?
No. That's what I said that you think you'll be.
Yeah. But
That you're going to think you're a jobless bum.
so yeah, that's kind of how that works.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're also conditioned by by our culture and like our social construct of jobs. I mean, think about it. Why do we need jobs? What is the purpose of having a job?
What's this job pay?
To provide a service in order to receive goods.
Because I mean, like, jobs weren't really a thing. I mean, you had things to sustain you so you could live, but that was more like for
Are we
yourself.
talking
Like you
jobs with money or just like jobs? Like
I was
work?
thinking jobs
money,
with money,
like
but
jobs
okay.
where you just earn money.
Because yeah, it used to be a survival thing, but then population's demands slowly became more prominent, and especially when money was created, it became more of a process to get things done, and more things had to be done. So
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like jobs are not like if and in our culture nowadays, if you don't have a job, you're labeled as like bottom tier. You know, you're labeled as like kind of someone that's useless that doesn't amount to anything. But I mean, like many people have came out without getting like an actual job. You know, and we really don't need jobs to live. We just need jobs to be more comfortable than we need to be.
yeah, I agree
We
with
do
that.
need some jobs to live. I mean, I guess
Some,
they don't
Like
have to be
paying
jobs, but
what?
like farmers, we need farmers. We need
but I
hunters.
mean, we used to do that ourselves back in the day.
Yes, I
Yeah.
know, but I'm saying
That's
as
what he's
like
saying. Is like
it doesn't have to be a job, is what I was saying. But we need the things that some jobs contribute. Like my job,
This
the world could easily live without. Content creators, world could easily live without.
certain
Social
other
media
creators.
actors, like I don't know what you're trying to imply there, but we're gonna like not talk about it because the fact that you didn't specify scares me. But
like really bad commercial actors.
oh, okay.
That make me
does
rage and
anyone
fume.
want to add anything to that? Because if not, I have a very, in my opinion, interesting topic to discuss next.
Slavery.
No.
Yeah, no, I think I'm good.
Okay. So the next thing I saw on the list was the placebo effect and how it like affects conditioning and how people can learn to expect treatment benefits from certain stuff. However, I think the placebo effect is interesting because like if you think, say for example, I gave you a pill and said this is crack cocaine, and you're like, ooh, I want crack cocaine. I don't think either of you would. Maybe, I don't know. But
You don't know me, man. Don't judge me.
Gibson, I can't believe. Say for example, I gave you a pill and I said this is crack cocaine. Your body would naturally like try to make you think it is because I told you it was. And then when you take it, you're gonna feel like you just took cocaine or what you imagine it feels like. Like, I think it's really interesting. But the way it can like play into expecting treatment is if like I guess if a teacher said all you need to do is like do your assignments, get them turned in on time. They don't even have to be good and you'll get an A. You'll expect that every time you turn in an assignment, it can be mediocre, bad, any like assignment. If you turn it in on time, you'll expect that it'll be graded good. However, if a teacher were to not grade it good, that would kind of break that classical condition. Like you'd be like, wait a minute, but I was told to expect this, but I just like got my expectations ruined because you graded it bad. I mean, in my eyes,
In your opinion.
that's how I view it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think you're pretty basically right. I mean,
Gibby?
yeah, you're just if there aren't standards to be held up to, then there's standards that we're not going to meet because we're not going to want to do that.
We're talking about placebo effect, correct?
Yes.
I think that's
Yeah.
true. Like, I agree with you, but that's just not what I would think of when I think of placebo effect.
And what would you think of?
Yeah, I think when I think of the
I think
placebo effect, I
of-
think of pills.
Yeah, same. But like, I'm trying
Oh,
to.
I think of Monopoly Man with no eyeglass.
How?
Eyeglass, no eyeglass. Have y'all never seen those videos where it's like the placebo effect is crazy and like things that you remember aren't actually there? Like, were never actually true.
Yeah, I have
Oh,
seen
you're
those
thinking
ones.
of like the butterfly effect, or whatever it's called.
It's not
It's
the.
not.
It's not
It's
the.
not the placebo.
It's a placebo effect.
Mm-mm. You're thinking of a
I
different
We'll
effect.
give
swear
it
it's
a-
called.
No,
What
placebo
effect
is
is
like
that
what
then?
I was saying about the pills.
Oh,
You're thinking
now
of
I
a
gotta figure out
different
what that is.
effect. That's not the placebo, but I know what you're talking about. It's like similar to thinking like in Star Wars. I used to always think it said, "Luke, I am your father," but it said something else. I don't remember what.
Mandela. I'm thinking of the Mandela
Mandela.
effect.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Also very interesting though.
I don't know how I got this mixed up.
I can see how they're very like weird words and they both have effect afterwards. And I mean, I guess they could be similar, but
Yeah, because placebo. Yeah, now I remember placebo is like what Dr. House did in when he was in
yeah, on the
mental
plane.
hospital.
Oh,
Oh, that's not what I was. I was talking about mental hospital, but that too.
they both work. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So like, yeah, when
Yeah.
he was on the plane and he said, "You guys are all gonna die," they all thought that they were gonna die because he's a doctor and they like believed him and their body was like,
Mhm.
"I'm gonna die," and then like that all happened.
Yeah, it's weird how the brain can actually affect your body that like deeply.
Yeah.
You know,
Actually, you know what's
just
really
by
funny?
leaving. But
You know what's really funny? It has to do with the placebo effect. Don't worry.
Uh oh.
Well, besides anyway, just kidding. So we were just talking about this actually right before me and my dad was telling me a story about this on how his friend Dave that used to work in a factory, right? They had this one guy that they really did not like, you know? So if they really were like fed up with him that day, they'd all go up to him and they'd go and be like, "Hey, you really don't look good today. Are you all right?" And they'd have a few of their other coworkers do that. They'd go up to him and be like, "Hey, man, how are you feeling? You really don't look too good.
And
You need
you
to go
think he'd
home
get
and like
sick?
have him do a whole bunch of that." Yes, they'd literally coerce him into thinking maybe he's sick, just so he'd go
That's
home so they wouldn't have to
crazy.
deal with him.
That's wild.
So I mean, like the placebo effect doesn't even have to be like a physical token. It could literally just be as simple as saying, "Hey, you know,
see, I think
Are
with
you
that, the problem with that though is at that point I would just use that as an excuse to get off of work if they're paying me still.
I mean,
You
yeah,
know.
sick leave. However, you only have so much sick leave.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But like if I get a chance, bro, I'm like, okay. I'll take it.
Maybe that's what he does.
So I think that
But I think that what Braden's saying does work. I believe that that works. I'm like, no doubt about it.
like you can convince someone's brain into making them not feel good just because you said that they don't look good and
Dude.
they
You just have to try really
I
hard.
I actually have a
yeah,
story,
and also it takes like multiple people too.
I still debate this in my head. I think this is considered placebo effect, or this might even have to be do with dreams. I don't remember because it was a while ago. But so one time, this is how I remember it. Me, Owen, this kid named Ben. You guys don't know. I think it was Cade. We
That's
had
the one
these
that you
rubber
peed in the truck
ducks.
with.
No, not that one. No. So we had these rubber ducks, and I remember it being me and Owen were up top, and Kate and Ben were at the bottom. And it's like this big circular slide. And they would throw the duck up. And I remember we were just standing there, and Owen goes, throw it up. And, Cade throws it up, and it hits him right in the nose, and he just starts bleeding profusely. And, we walk over to the bathroom, do whatever. And then, it was like eighth grade, and I'm talking to him about it. I'm like, dude, that was so nostalgic. He's like, dude, you
That
weren't
never
there.
happened. Oh,
You weren't there. Yeah, you walked out of the bathroom because you went to the bathroom and you saw my face bloodied, and you walked in with us. And I was like, no, because I vividly remember being
okay.
there.
Well,
Like
there could be.
like I swear I was there.
There could for sure be like they're just messing with you and making you believe that never like you weren't there, or maybe you did.
No,
it to
he was
yourself.
being
I would
dead
also-
serious.
Well,
No, he was being dead serious. And I'm saying,
Did Owen say
can-
it? Was Owen the one that said it?
No, all three of them, after the fact, said, no, you weren't there. I know you weren't there. And like separate conversations, not at the same time. Like these was completely different conversations. And it was just so trippy to me. And I still think about it. Like, I remember it so vividly. Like, I literally can imagine it hitting his face. I'm like, I swear I was there. But it turns out I was never there, I guess. And it's like, can you trick your own mind into believing something to be true? And then at that
Yes.
point, can you de-trick your mind and realize? And that's what I think happened there. Because I think I just remember seeing him bleeding so vividly, and then like maybe I had a dream about it or something, and it just stuck with me. And I mean that was in like fourth grade, so
I think that's like a combination of placebo and Mandela. Like
I think,
that's
but also, Gibby did bring up his mind and dreams, which, I mean, I have a very similar. Actually, not. It's not similar at all. It's just crazy. But I remember when I was a kid, I was 110% convinced that the tooth fairy existed. Like, this was not like 5 years old. No,
Are you
this was
saying,
like
like-
8 and 9. Like,
are you saying like you were told that you thought the tooth fairy exists, so then you did?
no, because I'm pretty sure what happened is, right, I had a dream. I had a dream. I had a dream that I saw the tooth fairy walk into my room late at night and deliver me money and take my tooth. And I remember it being a small little glowing figure that walked into my room. Or not walked into my room, but like came into my room and then delivered me my money and took my teeth. And I just remember that vividly. Like it was so vivid to the point that I believed it to be 100% true. And I told people, no, I'm telling you, I saw the tooth fairy. She came into my room.
Brandon, it was not a tooth fairy, man. You need to get out of your house.
It was Benjamin Netanyahu.
No, I would just like to say though, like what trips me out the most is then thinking about it and like, dude, what if my memories never actually happened? And that's what freaks me out the most is like, what if the things we remember never actually happened and we would never know?
That is very true.
And that's what tripped
Because
me
I've
out
had
the most.
memories that happened with me and my dad and my family, but I talked to them about it and they're like, no, that never happened. What are you talking
Exactly.
about? I don't remember that. And I'm like,
It's
I
like-
could have sworn this happened. I
Guys,
remember
we're all
it.
in
And
a
they're like, "No, maybe you just
simulation.
had a
This
dream."
is AI.
Bro, watch The Matrix once.
That's not even the Matrix. I mean,
It's-
yes, that is, but like
it's
that's
a-
not what my concept is. Very different than the Matrix.
Yeah, I know. No. I
Gibson,
don't
there's
know.
a
The
shadowy
world's
figure
weird.
standing right behind you.
Nah, that's just Bob. He's chill.
Anyways, guys, I think that's a really good spot to wrap up for the day. Oh,
Shoot. No.
Think so?
hold on. Gibson's trying to do something. He's messing up terribly.
You know, it's really funny.
What's really funny?
Back when the original Warzone was out, right? There was this there's this weapon, there's like this skin you could buy for a sniper, and it was called Notice Me Senpai 2. And I bought it.
Notice me, senpai.
So if I bought Modern Warfare 1 or just MW, right? I theoretically would still have it. This has nothing to do with psychology, by the way. But I just remember, like, I was like, oh my goodness, it's anime, and it has basically tits on it. So I was like, this is going to be so funny. The new Warzone dropped, and I never could get it.
Dude, that's the best story from tonight. I'm sorry to say, bro. Hold
on.
That's the best topic.
While we're on the topic of stories, Owen was telling the entire English class today in English about the time that he went to a pool in Boise, but he threw up like 2 times on the way there and when he was there.
On the water slide, I believe, walking up to it, correct?
Yeah, and in the car before.
Yeah. Yeah, his dad was blasting the bass, and he was just like, "Dad, turn down the bass." No!
He turned it up. He said he turned it up. Were you there?
No. I just heard these stories 1,000 times.
Oh. I then proceeded to tell a story about the time that my dad had a stroke on the toilet, but Mr. Butler did not appreciate that story. Don't laugh, Gibby. It's not funny.
I'm not laughing. That's terrible. That's a terrible thing.
It's not funny.
Not funny. You should have told him the time we stayed up till 2 in the morning.
I think that would have been a really good conversation starter. Still can't find the demon video again.
Oh
Nah,
my
I
goodness.
can't.
No, let me in the house.
I know a lot of Owen stories. I probably don't remember like half of them, but I remember quite a few.
He also told
Childhood,
Butler about
man.
his
I mean-
chapstick incident, or not incident, story.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah.
Do you remember all your stories with Shade from like elementary, like all his stories? Or are you guys much story people?
I didn't really do anything in elementary. Me and him had beef with Lucas, and Lucas one time told me to, like he said, I hope your cat goes to hell. And I started crying.
That's deep.
It was 2nd grade, and I started crying.
I'm about to say 7th grade is even crazier.
But
He
no,
just
my
wants
cat,
a
my
I'm
dad
sorry.
ran over my cat, and I was really sad about it. And Lucas was like, I hope your cat goes to hell. And I was like,
Now, one time, my parents were gonna get rid of my dog because he was annoying, and I was crying at lunch, and Heather like sat by me, and then my dog was home when I got home, so I was happy. And he died of cancer like 5 years later.
Oh. He got hit by the cancer gun.
W story, bro. Ragnar was chill. Ragnar was a homie, bro. Payne got to meet
Guys,
Ragnar
guess how many
once.
kills I just dropped?
No, maybe twice.
I did see
That's not
Ragnar
true.
once. I did see
Twice.
Ragnar once. Twice?
Yeah, bro.
I think one time we shot him.
Pretty sure it was twice. Yeah, that did happen. Nah, bro, I miss Ragnar. He low-key. I like bigger dogs, bro. I'm sorry, the Chihuahuas get annoying. They're so loud, and I mean they're.
My
somewhat
dog is
flexible.
barking.
My dog is barking.
You know what? I think that's a perfect way to end off today.
Agreed.
That's how the ending's gonna be. W ending.
Okay, this is gonna be the ending.
My cock is barking.
Typically use that
No,
All right,
word.
time to do those videos. I'm not. I don't.
Hold on.
I don't
Hold on.
want to.
Shh. Everyone be silent. Silence.
Typically use that word, and that's really on the. My dog is barking.